Hey guys, welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys are having a great week. Today we're going to be talking about the High Republic era and the Old Republic era of Star Wars. Now, if you're more of a casual fan or you're new to Star Wars, you might hear these terms thrown out and you might just want a better understanding. This video will help you with that. For my subscribers and frequent viewers, as you guys know, I spend a lot of time talking about the High Republic, but in the coming weeks and months, I'm going to make more and more around the Old Republic as well. So I think today it'll be a good idea to get together, talk about the differences, make sure we're all on the same page before some of that content comes out. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's start with the Old Republic, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So for the Old Republic, there's really not a lot of official canon at this time. If you're not familiar with what happened between Disney and Lucasfilms, going back several years now, Disney purchased Lucasfilms, and as part of that acquisition, they took a lot of the books and content that was out there about times past, like the Old Republic, and even some future stories, and made those what they call the Legends category. So you can see books like I'm showing on the screen now that had the Legends title at the top. That's what those are indicating. It's not official canon. Now, one fun way fans think about this is for the old books, especially the ones from a time far past, it's almost like it was so long ago it's been lost to legend, right? Which I kind of think is a really cool take. Now, how long ago was the Old Republic? Well, that's a great question. And let me help you guys if you're a little new to looking at the timeline of Star Wars and you're curious how things are dated. So if you go to Wookieepedia, for example, and look at their timeline, you might see something that says 1,000 years BBY. What that stands for is before the Battle of Yavin. And if you're still confused, that's the fight where we destroyed the Death Star for the first time. So we can just say A New Hope, might even be an easier way to say it. So 1,000 years for the New Hope would be 1,000 BBYs. In the case of the Old Republic, it's actually a wide range because, again, we have no real official canon. It can really start 25,000 years for the Battle of Yavin, but the era we typically focus on is the 4,000 to 5,000 years before the films. There was a set of games that came out in the Old Republic era, the Old Republic MMO, Knights of the Old Republic 1, and Knights of the Old Republic 2. Now, rumors have it that there's actually going to be new games in the series under development now. This would be huge because it might mean we get our first official canon release of something in the Old Republic, so that is very exciting. Additionally, there's 4 core novels that share a connection to the original games. I'm going to put those on the screen now. They all are called Old Republic, but the titles are Revan, Deceived, Fatal Alliance, and Annihilation. There are additionally some other books that take place in the era, including Lost Tribe of the Sith, Red Harvest, Knight Errant, and the Darth Bane trilogy. So just some personal thoughts on the Old Republic and why I find it so interesting. So as you see on the screen now, I'm showing you a cinematic from the Old Republic game, and you see the Sith and Jedi in great numbers battling it out. And this is awesome. I'll make videos in the future talking about what I want to see from the Old Republic in future content, but just looking at this right now, how can you not get excited? As you guys know, if you've seen my channel before, I'm all about the bad guys, and there are so many interesting Sith characters to gravitate towards. That alone makes it just an amazing era to explore, but more than that, it's really a dark, more adult time. You know, I've heard it described as Game of Thrones of Star Wars. There's a lot more houses and politics and inner fighting. This is something I would love to see Disney capitalize, and I'll be making a video very soon with some of my ideas. So now let's talk about the High Republic. So as you can see on my screen, I'm sharing a graph. This is from Reddit by user Doomtay, who posted this to the official Star Wars subreddit. I've linked it down below. You can see the large passage of time from the estimated era of the Old Republic to the High Republic. The High Republic takes place about 232 years before the Battle of Yavin, so much closer to the Star Wars we know. In fact, Yoda is part of the High Republic, so we really do see characters from our Star Wars timeline in their young prime. Another thing about the High Republic is it's going to be released in phases, mainly in the comics and as books, just novels. So phase 1 started in January of 2021 as it's called Light of the Jedi. That's the first phase. Phase 2 is Quest of the Jedi, and phase 3 is Trials of the Jedi. Rumor has it that the upcoming Disney Plus show Acolyte comes at the end of the High Republic era, so we might get an idea of what the Sith's plans are, where they've been, and more at the end of this saga. Overall, the High Republic is new. It's in its infancy, but what it shows us is a Star Wars that's a lot more focused on hope. It's kind of a golden age of Jedi. Not nearly as dark as the Old Republic, and much more focused on the Jedi and their exploration at the beginning of a wonderful time for the galaxy. What I'll note so far, we only have a handful of books and comics, including a Marvel comic line to go from. I personally have spent a lot of time on this channel talking about the High Republic and think it's a really enjoyable time. Now, personally, the Old Republic kind of grit attracts me more. I'm an older audience. I've seen a lot of the kind of hope the Jedi bring in the movies, etc., and it just doesn't quite hit me as well. That being said, I enjoy both these eras greatly and would love to see them expanded in all forms of media. Disney has such an advantage with a streaming platform, as well as just a huge, endless budget for games, comics, animated TV shows like the Clone Wars. There's so many possibilities with these two eras. It would be an absolute shame if Disney did not capitalize. I hope that helped you catch up to speed with just some basics about the Old Republic and the High Republic. I'm going to have a lot more detailed videos in the very near future. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you liked today's video, make sure you subscribe and like. We'll be back very soon. We'll see you then. Thanks, guys.